The second installment of the manifestation of the sons of God, or we could say the addendum to this book, concerns the warfare on the saints. In every generation, there's been a book written, Warfare on the Saints. I can recall a couple of them off the top of my head. But in this day, what we know as warfare against the saints is something entirely different than what they experienced a generation ago, back in the 40s, and so on and so forth. You could even compare that to the warfare that the early church faced compared to the believers in the days of the Old Testament. Everything continues to move up a notch onto a deeper level of spirit. And so what we face in this day is an entirely different dynamic. Some would say, well, we give too much focus or attention to the warfare rather than to the glory of God and to the tremendous provision that is hovering over God's people. But yet, the fact remains that either we live in the days of Joel 2, or therefore someday in the future. And I don't believe that's the case. I believe that we are walking in the days of Joel 2, that we are walking in the days of the army of the Lord, who are led and directed, who are the instruments that are subjecting every kingdom before the Lord. That is what we're addressing, and that's what we're dealing with in this hour, is the literal subjection of every kingdom on the face of this earth, in this present system, being brought down and subject to the lordship of Jesus Christ. It's the vision of Daniel, when the image cut out of a stone, cut out of the mountain, crushes the image. The stone cut out of the mountain crushes the image. It's the same thing. We're at a time that we're seeing the kingdoms of this world brought down. With that, bearing with that in mind, let's talk a little bit more about the realm of illusion. Illusion is an interesting thing because it works primarily, if not entirely, through the agency of the soul. If you walk in the Spirit, really walk in the Spirit 24/7, then hypothetically you would not be prone to the appearance, the stimuli, what is projected to give or define what seems to be real. But at this point, I know of no one that has moved into that at this point in time during this present sojourn, because the transition has been a long and lengthy one to come out of the realm of soul and into the realm of spirit, out of the realm of illusion into the realm of reality, out of being affected by everything external until you're able to really discern the truth and know the truth. And, of course, the promise of the truth sets you free. But everything you see right now in the present world system is so much freighted with illusion.